Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Vibes. I'm Paul, and today we're going to learn something truly powerful. Something that can completely change the way you speak English. It's called shadowing. Now, you might have heard this word before, but today you're going to understand it deeply. You'll learn what it is, why it works, and how you can do it every single day. Even if you have just 10 minutes. And yes, by the end of this episode, you'll not only understand shadowing, you'll actually practice it with me, right here. So get ready, find a quiet space, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Shadowing is a simple but powerful technique. It means listening to someone speak English and repeating what they say at the same time. You're like a shadow following their voice. That's why it's called shadowing. For example, if I say, "I'm learning English every day," you try to say it right after me, with the same rhythm, the same tone, and the same feeling. Let's try that now. I'm learning English every day. Good. Now again. I'm learning English every day. Excellent. That's the heart of shadowing. You don't translate, you don't stop, you don't think too much. You flow with English sounds. It's like singing along to your favorite song. You don't think about each word, you feel it. Let's talk about why this method is so effective. When you shadow, you're doing 3 things at once. You're listening, training your ears. You're speaking, training your mouth. And you're focusing, training your brain. This combination creates something magical. Your brain starts connecting sounds and meanings automatically. You stop thinking in your native language. You stop translating. You start thinking directly in English. That's what fluent speakers do. They don't pause to translate. They just speak. Shadowing helps you build that natural rhythm and reflex. So even if you make small mistakes, it's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's connection. Now let me guide you through it step by step. Take notes if you want. Or just listen carefully and imagine yourself doing it. Step 1. Choose short, real English content. Start with short clips, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Maybe a podcast, a YouTube video, or a movie dialogue. Choose something you enjoy. That's very important. Step 2. Listen once without repeating. Just focus on the speaker's rhythm, pronunciation, and emotion. Notice how their voice moves, the melody of English. Step 3. Listen again and repeat after them. This time, try to speak with them. Don't worry if you can't match every word perfectly. Focus on flow. Step 4. Record yourself. This is a powerful step. Record your shadowing practice and compare it with the original speaker. You'll notice the small differences. And that's how you improve. Step 5. Practice daily, even 10 minutes. It's not about long hours, and it's about consistency. Even 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. All right, now it's your turn. Let's shadow together. I'll say a line and you'll repeat it right after me. Ready? Let's go. I enjoy learning English every day. Good. Speaking English helps me connect with people. Nice. My pronunciation gets better with every practice. Excellent. I feel more confident when I speak naturally. Great job. Now let's make it a little faster, like real conversation. I enjoy learning English every day. Speaking English helps me connect with people. My pronunciation gets better with every practice. I feel more confident when I speak naturally. Beautiful. That's shadowing in action. You're listening, speaking, and thinking in English all at once. Now, how could you make shadowing part of your daily life? Here's a simple 10-minute routine you can follow every day. Minute 1 to 2. Warm up. Breathe deeply, relax your mouth, and listen to your favorite English voice. Minute 3 to 4. Play a 30-second English clip and just listen carefully. Minute 5 to 7. Shadow the same clip, repeat along with the speaker. Don't worry about mistakes, just flow. Minute 8 to 9. Record yourself and compare it with the original. Notice differences in pronunciation and rhythm. Minute 10. Reflect, smile, and remind yourself that every session makes you better. That's it, just 10 minutes. But if you do this every day for 1 month, you'll feel your confidence rise naturally. You'll start speaking without thinking. You'll start feeling English. Before we finish, let's talk about a few common mistakes. Mistake 1. Trying to be perfect. Don't worry if you can't copy every sound. Shadowing is about rhythm and emotion, not perfection. Mistake 2. Choosing material that's too hard. Start simple. Even children's stories or news clips. Mistake 3. Speaking too quietly. Be confident. Use your full voice. It's your practice. Your English deserves to be heard. Mistake 4. Quitting too soon. Shadowing feels strange at first, but after a week or two, it becomes fun and natural. Here's something I want you to remember. Fluency isn't magic. It's repetition. Every time you shadow, you're telling your brain, this is how English sounds. This is how I speak. And slowly, English becomes part of you. You don't memorize, you internalize. So don't give up after 1 or 2 days. Make it part of your life, like brushing your teeth. Small steps every day, because one day you'll realize you're speaking naturally, confidently, without fear. That's the real magic of shadowing. Now that you understand how shadowing works, let's talk about how to make your practice even more powerful. Once you've mastered the basics, it's time to level up. Here are 3 ways to do advanced shadowing. 1. Shadow faster speakers. Once you're comfortable with slow and clear English, start listening to native podcasts, news, or TED Talks. Don't worry if you can't follow every word. The goal is to catch the music of English. The rhythm, the rise and fall of the voice. That's what gives fluency. 2. Shadow emotions, not just words. Try to feel what the speaker feels. If they're excited, sound excited. If they're calm, speak softly. If they're telling a story, use expression. This trains your intonation and emotional fluency, so your English sounds alive, not robotic. 3. Shadow without reading. At first, you might use subtitles. That's fine. But later, challenge yourself to shadow by ear only. It builds your listening power and your instinct for English flow. Think of it like learning to ride a bicycle. You start with training wheels, the subtitles. And then one day, you realize you're riding smoothly. No help, no fear. That's real progress. All right, now let's make it fun. Here's your 7-day shadowing challenge. A simple plan to turn practice into habit. Day 1 to 2. Short and simple. Pick a 30-second clip. Repeat it 3 times. Focus on pronunciation and rhythm. Day 3 to 4. Daily routine talk. Choose something about everyday life. A vlog, a morning routine, or a small podcast. Shadow it and record yourself. Listen back and note one thing you can improve. Day 5 to 6. Real conversations. Now move to dialogues, maybe from a movie, interview, or TV show. Shadow both speakers. It's okay if you mix up. Just keep going. Day 7. Your voice. Only. Now tell your own short story in English about your day, your dream, or your favorite movie. Record it and listen. That's your progress. By the end of 1 week, you'll notice that your tongue, your brain, and your ears are finally working together. In English, you'll feel more natural, more confident, and more fluent, even in real conversations. So start today, just 10 minutes, one clip, one small step toward big fluency. You got this. Let's end with one more round of practice, this time with a little emotion. Repeat after me and feel every word. I speak English with confidence. I enjoy every word I say. I am improving every single day. I think in English naturally. Wonderful. You're doing great. All right, my friend. You've just completed a full shadowing session with me. You learned what shadowing is, why it works, and how to build your own daily routine. Now, I want you to promise yourself something. Practice every day, even for 10 minutes. Be patient. Be proud. And trust the process. Because your English voice is already inside you, you just have to let it out. Thank you so much for joining me today on English Vibes. If you found this helpful, please like this episode, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you never miss a new practice session. This is Paul wishing you confidence, clarity, and calmness as you continue your English journey. See you next time.